Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 11 of my weekly income investing journey. Real contributions, real buys, real performance, even though lately the performance has been a little bit shaky. And this week, well, we're going to go into what happened this week. As you can see by the count, we are down 3.82% this year. Nothing that really surprises me, based on how shaky and volatile the last 2 weeks have become. But you know, as I say, and there is no secrets here, no shenanigans. What you see, it's what it is. We are down $109. You know, not much we can do, but it is what it is. Well, as every week I stay consistent with the plan. I added another 75 for my weekly contributions to the portfolio. As you know, as I've mentioned before, consistency is the entire foundation of this particular journey, right? And instead of trying to predict what the markets will do next, I'm just simply going to keep investing every week, regardless of the market conditions. Sometimes the markets are up, sometimes the markets are down. Lately, the markets are down. But the contribution keeps going in, and because over the long run, time in the market actually beats timing the market, right? In terms of the buys this week, well, I didn't sell anything. All right, I'm pretty happy with what I have. Instead, I continue building positions across my income focused ETFs. I bought one share of HHIS, one share of USCL, one share of HYLD, one share of HPYB, and one share of HTIF. I took advantage of the fact that the markets went down, and I increased my positions on those, mainly of those that I call my core positions, like HTIF, HYLD, and HHIS. At the end of the day, my strategy remains simple. You know, I'm slowly building positions across multiple income ETFs while maintaining the diversification. I'm not trying to chase momentum and taking advantage of the fact that the markets were down, because I'm trying to build a portfolio that actually generates consistent income over time, right? In terms of performance, well, what can I tell you? So we're down 3.82% year to date. It's not the end of the world. I've seen worse. We are down $109.40. So that's pretty much almost one weekly contribution and a bit. You know, taking into account that we were down minus 2.37% last week, the markets definitely took another step down this week, right? The primary driver behind this volatility continues to be the geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, which they have been weighing heavily in the global markets, right? And when uncertainty increases, markets tend to react quickly and mostly, you know, abruptly to the downside when it's really bad news. And that's exactly what we've been seeing. In terms of the outlook, well, as you can see, and I think there's behind me here is the S&P. Right, the S&P this week was down 1.54, and as you can see, then the Nasdaq, it's, I don't know, it's this way. Yeah, it's this way, that down there. It's down 1.82%, right? So everything was down. It's not that I was down. I see a lot of people. I get a lot of messages. By the way, I'm in Blossom too, in case you actually want to see everything that I hold. But I had a post today. I put a post, and someone in Blossom said, you know, something negative regarding income ETFs. And I was thinking like, yeah, okay, but the whole market is down. So it's not just me because I'm choosing this strategy and I'm down, everything is up. Like, no, the entire market's down. Anyways, we may continue to see this short-term turbulence in the weeks ahead until the whole Middle East issue gets sorted out one way or another. But from a long-term perspective, volatility actually creates opportunities based on the fact, for example, that this week I bought what I consider to be cheap stocks to add to my portfolio. You know, lower prices doesn't simply mean that lower prices simply mean that my weekly contributions get to buy more assets, really. That's what it means at the end of the day, right? So in terms of the strategy, well, the strategy remains the same, right? So it's going to continue investing every week. We're going to continue diversifying our income sources across all the ETFs. We're going to keep on reinvesting the distributions, which, by the way, I believe the next week of bi-weekly distributions are being paid next week. And we're going to stay patient, right? We don't care whether the markets go up or down. We're just going to keep on doing our thing. And, we'll talk about again in a year's time, right? Market volatility is normal. It happens all the freaking time. Just go back in time and take a look. Even long-term investors, right, have experienced periods like this before. So this is not new. It's not the first time. It's not my first rodeo. I already got a t-shirt, okay? The key is sticking to the strategy and not letting short-term noise change long-term decisions, okay? So that's all for today. Thank you so much. If you like what you've seen, please do not hesitate to like the video and subscribe. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And I will see you all next week for episode 12. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.